Hey, this is me. Is that you? What's up? C. Anthony coming in here with the E series. Today we come in number 4 of an entrepreneur. And lesson number 4 is entrepreneur knows the numbers. Entrepreneurs know the numbers. As an entrepreneur, you got to pay attention to the numbers because an entrepreneur is someone who's take responsibility on projects, takes nothing to make into something, and for a profit. They're in business. Okay, they're in control. So you always got to know the numbers. So the question is, do you know the numbers? Do you know your numbers? Entrepreneurs have projections. What kind of projections they're going for? What kind of marks you're going for? And they take incremental steps to get in there because entrepreneurs always know the numbers. They set targets to hit, target numbers to go for. Maybe a 30-day run, a 60-day run, a 90-day run, a 6-month target run. They always know the numbers and they set their targets. Entrepreneurs are always knowing the numbers by budgeting. They have budgets, okay? They at the beginning, you want to live below your means. Then you want to live within your means. And as you grow and you expand, and you can splurge a little bit to live above your means. But most entrepreneurs live above their means, okay? And that's why they get into trouble. I did the same thing, living above the means, spending more than what you really should be spending, not looking at it, trying to keep up with the Joneses, if you know what I mean. So you got to live within your means and below your means, okay? But you got to know your budgets. What's your budget? Did it fit in this budget? If it don't fit in this budget, fit in the next budget. Entrepreneurs know the numbers. Savings. You got to put aside for a sunny day. You got to put aside for a rainy day. You got to have that excitement budget. You have to have that just in case budget. You have to have that budget. You have to be on a budget. That's part of entrepreneur knowing the numbers. If you're not knowing these numbers of your budgets, your targets, your projections, okay, then you're running a chaotic business, and that's how most businesses go out of business, or most entrepreneurs fail. Investments. If you know the numbers, you got to invest. You got to reinvest back into yourself, reinvest into your business, on expansions or improvements, okay? But you have to invest. You got to take a little bit to invest, right? So these are all knowing the numbers. These are all numbers. And more importantly, monitoring. You've got to monitor the numbers. If you monitor the numbers, you'll know the numbers. That means you need to look at graphs, spreadsheets, bank accounts, bank statements. Okay, you got to monitor the numbers. Your projections, you got to monitor. Your targets, you've got to monitor. Your budgets, you got to monitor. Your savings, you've got to monitor. And your investments, you got to monitor. Entrepreneurs always knows their numbers. I remember as an entrepreneur in my mid areas of entrepreneurship, I lost focus. I lost monitoring the numbers. I lost looking at the numbers. I just say, hey, it's going to be there, no problem. It's coming in, you know, especially with residual income. Some folks who have residual income, they take advantage of it. They abuse it. Okay, I was one of those guys who wasn't paying attention to the numbers, paying attention to the small details because it was just coming in. But I didn't know as far as it was coming in, it was going out as well. Okay, living above the means. So again, today's lesson on entrepreneur number 4 is entrepreneurs know their numbers. Do you know your numbers? You got to practice it. First, you got to start with small numbers and expand and expand. But these target areas that I'm giving you here is what I've done over the years of experience. I know. I pay attention to the numbers because entrepreneurs know the numbers. So with that said, guys, hey, I want you to share this with others. I want you to comment. Let me know what you comment. Give me some feedback. Okay, whether it's positive or negative. Let me know your thoughts and your feedback. But share it to other aspiring entrepreneurs or people that want to be in business and like it as well. Okay, and share it with others to subscribe to the E series. Okay, I'm on a mission, M2E. I'm on a serious mission on M2E, March to Equity. And my responsibility over the next 17 months is to build 200 families to own a piece of my company. 200 families to own equity in a billion-dollar company that's on its way to greatness. Okay? Remember, to be your best, you must do your best. And to do your best, you got to be your best, baby. This is C. Anthony loving you all, always loving you, to aspire you to be your best. Remember, entrepreneurs know the numbers. And the question is, Do you know your numbers? If you're not buying, you're dying.